Hey guys, it's EliGE, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about my top 5 best NA players of all time. So for my fifth pick, I'm going to be choosing Naf from my current team, and I play with him for a very long time now. And Naf is a really good player, and he's like a guy that would probably do anything for the team. He doesn't really seem like that, but on the inside, he's gonna be buying nades if he needs to. He's gonna be playing the roles that people don't really want that much, and he is a really big X factor too for a lot of these rounds. Something can just come out of nowhere from him, or he'll just do like a play you didn't even think of, and it just works out. He doesn't even like theorize that much on these plays, so for him to make them come out of nowhere is really incredible. My fourth pick for top NACS players, I'm going to go with Nitro. Nitro is a player that helped a lot during the Grand Slam run, and I played with him for the most out of anyone that I have in my entire career. And he was super hardworking, and he's able to play off of teammates really well, really consistent in knowing what he needs to do for a lot of the rounds. If I'm going to be working on one side, he's going to be like right next to me, like right there in tandem with me, and I didn't even need to say anything. And he worked really hard to bring new things to the team, new strategies or setups or things that he think might work. So I think that he was a really good team player. And atmosphere wise, I think that he was someone that was really consistently making the team laugh or was happy, and also really selfless too, in the same way that Naf is, where he would be changing his role a lot of the times on the team to accommodate different players. My third pick for best NA players, I'm going to be picking Twists, one of the best mechanical players that I've ever played with, if not the best. I think that he's a really solid player, and he played a lot of the roles that were really helpful for us, and he played them really well too. He was always like a really positive player to play with. He had good comms, and just watching him on different sides of the map, he can maneuver in a way that makes kills look really easy for him. He had incredible aim, but he also just moved around the site in a way that made it super easy. Like whenever I think of him, I think of on Pit on Inferno. He's just like surviving and like killing one, going back into the smoke, and just like dodging flashes and pulling off incredible rounds. Or on Mirage, like he's just dancing around defaults or under Balk. And I could think of so many like clips of ways that he's maneuvering around the site that made it really hard for the other team to trade him, and he's also just pulling off crazy shots. My second pick is going to be Stewie, and I think that he's a really incredible player. If he's not on like someone's top 5 best NA players of all time, I think that you're crazy. I think if you're not including our whole roster from 2019, I think that you're kind of crazy, because just specifically looking at Stewie, he has been like an IGL in the most recent history, but he's also been like a secondary IGL for pretty much like his whole career. Just micromanaging like people at a really like good level. He's providing direction that like the viewers can't always see, but it's happening, and it makes everyone like have a better flow into the round. So when we're like making our defaults and we're going throughout the round, he's like telling us exactly like how we're going to do it, or like if he sees someone in the wrong position, he's going to be adjusting that in the round. And it's super helpful for him to be able to do that. And not only that, but he's an entry player, and he likes doing crazy stuff. He has a lot of freedom to do anything that he wants, really. And that's why like sometimes back in the day, people were like going crazy about like Stewie, saying like everyone hates Stewie, about like all him pushing through the smoke and those types of videos, and they were really funny. And just to see his development since then is crazy, because I would have never expected him to be as tactically sound as he is now. He went from someone that just rushed through every smoke to someone that would call like exactly like what setup they're doing just because of like a couple nades that he saw, or he like figured like how they're gonna rotate and the best way for us to do that, and he's just gonna go right through and ask for all like the best stuff, and we're gonna be right behind him just like trading him. And he's not afraid to do like those crazy plays either, and I think that's someone that's like really nice to play with in a team. And then for my first pick, I'm gonna pick myself here. I think that I've just been a really consistent player throughout my whole career. I think that I've consistently gotten better, not only in game, but as a teammate. And I'm pretty happy about my development with that. where it's been like a pretty consistent lineup in terms of like being a good team player and a good player in general. And I think that we've had a lot of good success as a team, and I've done like a pretty good job contributing to that. Yeah, I think that rounds out my list. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe.